Good morning. This is Mr. Nick. Now, welcome to our class today. Now, today, I want us to introduce ourselves to a new unit we're going to handle this semester. That is Introduction to Microbiology. Now, before we can continue, I want to give you the course content of this particular module unit. Now, the course content for this unit what we are going to be tackling under this particular unit include the following. Now, the first topic will be Introduction to Microbiology. Introduction to Microbiology. Basically, here we shall be dealing with the definition of terms in microbiology, the applied microbiology field of applied microbiology. We're going to mention them, and also we're going to mention the significance of the microorganisms in food production, and also the history or background of microbiology. Now, topic number 2 that we're going to handle this semester is classification of the microorganisms and their characteristics. For example, we're going to classify bacteria, classify them into viruses, into fungi, into molds, into slimes. So, number 2 is classification of microorganisms. Now, number 3, what you're going to handle in our unit will be the role and significance of microorganisms in food production. Role and significance of microorganisms in human life. Our next topic will be the cell and the structure. Cell and structure of the microorganisms. Cell and structure of microorganisms. Basically, we're going to look at the cell structure of a fungi, or a fungus, a bacterium, a mold, and so on, and also be able to know and understand the distinctive features of each of these structures, the components of the structures of the various microorganisms. Now, our topic number 5 will be microscopy. Microscopy. Now, basically, we're going to talk about the microscopes, how to handle them, how to clean them, how to use them, and so on, and how to apply them in our normal laboratory work procedures. Topic number 6 that we're going to handle will be the growth of microorganisms. Growth of microorganisms. How do you grow microorganisms in the laboratory for your normal laboratory procedure? Okay. Our next topic will be, before that, we're also going to look at the factors which affect the growth of the microorganisms under the growth of microorganisms. Now, our topic number 7 will be the culturing. Basically, culturing is going on with the growth of microorganisms. So, how to culture various organisms in our labs. We're going to handle them under culturing, applying various principles in culturing and culturing principles, and so on. Our next topic will be staining and staining techniques. staining and staining techniques. We are going to look at various types of stains we can use to stain our microorganisms, because as you are aware, for bacteria, for example, they are normally transparent. So for us to observe the structure and the components of the cell, we have to stain them. So we're going to look at the various stains used, for example, the gram stain, the Calafushin stain, among others. Okay, we're going to handle them, we're going to look at them and how to use them in our normal microscopy work. Our last topic will be enumeration. Enumeration of microorganisms. Now sometimes you want to know how much of the growth has taken place in a particular spoiled food, or how many bacteria may be present in a particular food you want to identify. So we're going to look at that under the enumeration of microorganisms. So even as we continue, I want to welcome you so much in our class. Always you can also go and read ahead of the teacher, and welcome in our next class. Thank you.